Hello everyone, this is Terry Ben. So this video will be covering on priest skill and talent guide, and also some tips on how to obtain talent experience. Okay, so firstly, talent experience, how to obtain them. Basically, you will need to just do your main quest, your side quest. They give a good amount of talent experience. Next will be your doing your seal fracture every day. Okay, so as you can see right here, okay, it gives you talent experience. Okay, the next one will be a huge chunk of talent experience from Tarot challenge. Alright, so basically from challenge 5 onwards, you will start to get talent experience. So for example, like challenge 8, it will give you 32,000 per challenge, and at Tarot 10 it gives you 53,000. I have cleared 11 and 12, but I did not exactly take note on how much they give. So probably I will just come back again, add a caption to it, and let you guys know. Alright, so Tarot challenge, try your very best to do the highest tier that you are able to take part in, because if we are talking about at challenge level 10, 53k per challenge, and you multiply that by 5, it gives you around 250k. It is almost 1 talent point just for one single event. Okay, alright, and then your next source of talent experience will be Sincere Heart. So basically just keep a lookout for messages scrolling above here that people is using Sincere Heart, or if you're unsure, just check the system. Okay, it will just reflect here, or just ask your guildmates or anyone where is the, if they know if there's a Sincere Heart going on. Okay, that's one source of talent experience. Okay, and then the next source will be from gifting NPCs. Okay, so just go to your tomb and then just view affinity, and you will be able to see which NPCs, but I'm gonna tell you now regardless. Okay, so it's for Palladio. First tier you're gonna get 20,000, then followed by 40, and so on and so forth. Okay, the next one will be Epsilon. So this is the guy. Okay, so as you can see, let's check affinity. Okay, so at rank 1 you get 100,000, rank 3 150, and rank 5 is 200. But this guy is damn difficult to level up his affinity. Alright, so that's your source of talent experience on how you can get them. Alright, so next I'll move on to skills. Okay, sorry, before I move on to skills, I'll just like to point out that how I gear my priest is I will always use attack as my primary source of stats. Anything that I'm looking for, anything that I get, it will always be attack. Okay, and then how do you actually get them? Okay, attack basically from your soulstone source. Alright, so as you can see, my soulstones, most of them are attack base, attack base, attack base, attack base. Okay, this is just HP base because it's orange. Okay, this is also the same. This is attack base again, attack base again. And even for guard soulstones, okay, there are also attack based soulstones that you can get. So like Chancellor, you see here, Earth Shaker. Oh no, it's not, but it gives damage reduction. Okay, next one is Emilio, Chancellor again. Earthshaker not. Okay, basically it's almost quite a repeat of the standard soulstones. So, and there you see Adler. And if you want to check what is the yellow stats that it gives, just click on the eye here, which I'll show you. And then, okay, this is the enhanced patch. This patch actually just came in today on 3rd of April, where you are able to see the line of stats, what is the possible stats that you can get. Okay, so the most important thing you want is at this range. Alright, so basically for this is rebound damage. Basically it's just damage that's done to you, you rebound back by how much. Okay, and okay, so same for energy. I'm trying to get as much attack based soulstones as I can. Alright, so there we go. Fatal damage, this is something that's important as well, which I'll just roughly cover later. Okay, so that's pretty much my soulstone. And then let's see fatal damage. That's something you would want to get, because if I click on fatal damage, it basically increases damage dealt to enemies with less than 50% HP, whereas for suppressing damage, it's the complete opposite. Increases damage dealt to enemies with more than 50% HP. Alright, so next I will go to the skills. So these are the 4 skills that I would highly recommend you to use. Okay, because each because the thing is Holy Gift, when talented, will actually give a plus damage buff to the next skill used, and same for Judgment. When used, it will give a plus damage percent buff to the next skill used. So, and the thing is that these 3 skills are the only skills that is damaging. The others basically doesn't do anything for you, and since you are a DPS priest, you wouldn't want to use anything that is not helping you to deal damage. Alright, okay, as you can see, my Judgment is the highest level. It's at level 9, because this is the hardest hitting skill. Where else for Divine Hand and Hymn of Light, I would see both of them as fillers. So if I were to level up first, I would pretty much level up Divine Hand as priority over Hymn of Light, and then whatever points that you have left, you can throw into Holy Gift, because this is more of like a filler skill, and it's more of there to help you buff your next damage, next skill damage of your next skill used. Sorry. Okay, it's not exactly more to heal you, because if you're playing properly, you should be dodging telegraphs. Okay, next we have and our 5th skill will be this, which is Soul Fire. Okay, so it's basically a dot. Yeah, so it will take for 5 times. Okay, now we move on to the talent tree. I will touch on the important talent points that you should look out for within the talent tree itself. I wouldn't exactly say how you should build your talent, but I will just highlight the important ones that I feel. Of course, you are more than welcome to build your talent as how you like it. Okay, as you can see right here, I have 2 talent builds. One is DPS, which is for everything that I do daily, and then the other one is basically just heals, which I'll cover in another video. Okay, so this is the DPS one. For the page 1, 3, okay, which is for level 1 to 40. The ones that you will want to take note is basically Lawmaker, okay, Inspiration, Aurora, and followed by Cohesion and Supremacy, basically pretty much in this order, okay. Oh, and then Light Mastery as well, okay. And then any surplus points that you have, just dump them accordingly. Okay, so Lawmaker, why is it important? Because it actually buffs your hardest hitting skill by 30%, and it also have, well, the chance to proc on an additional target is just a bonus. Okay, so the next one will be Light Mastery. Basically it gives you increase to Light Mastery, okay. And the thing is, okay, next one is Inspiration. It gives a plus 5% attack. So this buff, it will always be with you. So regardless of how and when you are, you will always have a plus 5% attack with you. Alright, that's if you maxed it at 5 points. Okay, so next is Aurora. The damaging part is the bonus, where else the important thing is this. After 30 seconds after casting Holy Gift, which is your solo heal, your next skill use will deal plus 40% damage. Okay, so basically what I will always do is I will always use Holy Gift to buff, to sort of, before the fight starts, I will just use Holy Gift to buff myself, to prep myself for the next damage, and then I will cast Judgment, okay, basically plus 40% more damage. And then at the later part of the, okay, I'll just go here first. Okay, so basically that's why Holy Gift is important in this build. Okay, so the next one will be your attack. This, every tree, or rather every page, there will always be an attack talent and a crit related talent. So these are the ones that you should focus on first as you progress through the page itself. And then the main thing will be always to focus on the skill related talent. Okay, last one will be Redemption. Basically, the thing is that it actually reduces cooldown by 0.5 seconds for every target hit. So I shall do a try here. Okay, so the skill is right here where I highlighted. The cooldown is 12 seconds. Okay, so I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 targets here. There will be a cooldown of 2 seconds and hit, bam. Yeah, so basically that's how it works for this Redemption. Alright, so that's pretty much for page 1. And another thing to take note is whenever you start a new page of talent tree, let's say for example today you are stuck at level 40, tomorrow is 41 for you. When you proceed to the next page, always just put 1 point each into into each talent, so that you will be able to unlock all this at 1 point each. Your main point on dropping 1 point each is basically to unlock your runes. Okay, this is the critical ones. So every page, when you open up a new page, as you level up, the main point is to drop 1 point into every talent that allows you to access your runes. This is very, very critical. Okay, so for page number 2, which is 41 to 50, basically what are the important ones? Well, like I mentioned earlier, attack, excuse me, and then the crit damage, crit related talent. Okay, basically this one is just buffing your divine hand damage. Nothing biggie. Okay, the important one will be plus 25% damage for each soul fire you have. Okay, 25% damage for each soul fire you have. Okay, you can, based on the cooldown itself, okay, this is soul fire, so it's basically 8 seconds cooldown. I have tried. You are able to upkeep 2 to a maximum. That's all you can upkeep. So if you are able in multi targeting instances, you can have up to plus 50% damage, additional damage, if you are able to upkeep the 2 soul fire manually. Alright, so this is a good skill, or rather a talent to have. So this is really critical to max it out as soon as possible. So basically, and then the next one is Cosmic Web. It basically just adds damage, additional damage, buffs the damage to your soul fire, which I mentioned earlier, which is a dot. Okay, so that's pretty much for page number 2. Alright, and then next to page number 3, this is the 51 to 60 page. So your attack talent and your crit related talent. Okay, next is Echo. Just build it up as you, when you have additional talent points. Okay, the important one is Sanction. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, at page 1, there is already a talent that buffs your judgment damage, and this is the second one that's coming. And the important thing about this talent is the second part of this. Okay, plus 15 damage for the next skill used, which you have a 5-second windows too. Okay, so here comes the rotation. Okay, so basically what I will do is Holy Gift plus 40% damage to my next skill, Judgment, which gives me a buff of plus 15%, if I remember correctly. Okay, usually I will just go Soul Fire. Alright, and then depending on situation, you can either use Divine Hand or Hymn of Light. It's really situational based. On the third skill after Judgment, which skill you would like to use. Okay, so this is your sort of like your rotation. And the thing is that I will usually open the fight with this buff, because the thing is that it actually gives plus 14% damage at my current level. Okay, so it actually, oh sorry, 16% damage, my bad, because it's 8 stacks times 2% damage per stack. Alright, I will always open a fight with this, buffing my teammates and myself. Then it will be Holy Gift, Judgment, and then Soulfire, and then I will just click auto to start the fight. Okay, so basically page 3, Sanction is important. Defend, just put points if you have any additional, because this is not really that critical. I mean, for 500,000 points and 2% increment damage, alright, it's not really that critical as compared to over here Purify. You have 10% increment of damage, okay, and at level 5 it's just 500,000. It's basically half of what it's gonna cost you for Echo. Sorry, wrong, for Defend. Alright, this is more of a case whereby if you are the only DPS priest and everyone is dying, dropping like flies, and you are so needed to build this talent so that they don't take that much damage. And anyways, it's not really a lot of damage reduction. Okay, so that's pretty much page 3, and then today open up page 4, level 61 to 69. All right, yeah, so basically this is your attack talent. Nothing much here. Okay, that is of interest. Even the skill, this is the last skill related talent. Basically it's just plus 6% increment. Sorry, okay, it's a plus 6% increment per level, and at the rate of 900,000 talent points per level for a 6% increase is not really amazing. All right, so that's pretty much it for the talent build. And basically for the last page at level 69, there is no skill related talent. Basically it's more of stats boosting talent at the last page, so really nothing much. At least it's something to look forward to, but it's not skill related. And so this is what I have for you for the DPS priest skill and talent guide. I hope you like it. Please subscribe and like if you can. Leave any comments that you have for me on how, if you have any queries or how I can improve my video other than talking a lot. Yeah, so well, that's it. Goodbye.